All right, so number 9 was your homework. Damon, Ruth, and Carrie sold tickets to the school concert. The table below shows the number of tickets each student sold over 3 days. On the grid, make the bar graph to show the total number of tickets each student sold. So we figured out the total number of tickets sold as a class on Tuesday, and then your homework was to create this bar graph. So we figured out that Damon had 18. Load, thank you. Damon had 18, Ruth had 11, and Carrie had 4. So you can go ahead and use these labels and titles on your bar graph. So your x-axis would be your students, your y-axis would be the number of tickets. Your title is the concert ticket sales. So here you go, and here is what your bar graph should have looked like. You can see my x-axis over here because x, you have to walk the mountain before you can y-axis climb it. Number of tickets. So Damon down here has 18 tickets sold. Ruth has 11 and Carrie has 14. So this is your graph for number 9. Number 10. The bar graph below shows the low temperatures for Albany, New York for 4 days in February. Translate the information from the bar graph to a tally chart. So we need to make a tally chart. And you need to make sure that you title it, label it, and enter all of the data. So we can go ahead and use the same exact title, low temperatures in Albany. We have our temperatures on our y-axis, which is here. So what is our x-axis? The days. So on Monday, you had what degrees? Monday, go up to the line, 14. So they asked us to do a tally chart. So you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 10, 14, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So next, you have Tuesday. Then you will have Wednesday and Thursday. Then you can go ahead and do the tallies. So Tuesday is between 10 and 11. So that's, it's between 10 and 12, so it's 11 degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So go ahead and pause the video, and then when you're done doing Wednesday and Thursday, you can go ahead and resume the video. So this is what your tally chart should look like. Wednesday had 6 degrees. Thursday, 10. And that is how you do number 10. Last 2 questions. 11 and 12. Mrs. Gutzman is knitting 60 hats. The table below shows the total number of hats she has knitted by the end of week 2 to week 5. If the pattern continues, how many hats will Mrs. Gutzman have knitted by the end of week 8? So, just like a problem that we had before, we need to go ahead and extend the table or the chart. So we need to have week 6, week 7, and week 8. So this is week 2. So we are going from week 2 to week 3, we're going from 12 to 18. Then 18 and 24, 24 to 30. Do you see a pattern in here at all? Well, you can tell that they're all going up by 6. Otherwise, the pattern is week times 2, because times 6, I'm sorry. Week times 6 is 12. Week times 6, 18. Week 4 times 6 is 24. Week 4 times 5 is 30. So your pattern is to multiply by 6. So if we were to do week 6, it would be 6 times 6 is 36. Week 7 would be 42. Week 8 would be 48. So the question asks you, how many would be made, number of hats would be made by week 8? Your answer is 48. And then number 12, write and solve an equation to find which week Miss Guzman will have knitted her 60th hat. So we need to figure that out. If you know that the pattern is multiplied by 6, and our goal is to get to the number 60, our total is going to be 60. And we're going to be multiplying by 6. But you don't know what week it is. What can you use to represent an unknown number? A variable. So let's do x. X times 6 equals 60. Now, to get this 6 away and get the x alone, you need to do the opposite of multiplication, which is division. So your equation is x times 6 equals 60 right now. And then you're going to be doing 60 divided by 6. How many times can 60 go into 6? 6 go into 60 without going over? The answer is 10. So x equals 10. So you're otherwise saying 10 times 6 equals 60.